ServiceNow Strategy 2026. If you are a CIO, a platform owner, or holding the budget for ServiceNow, 2026 is going to be a year of friction. There's the promise of autonomous AI saving you millions alongside the reality of rising platform costs and compliance demands. The market is shifting. ServiceNow isn't just a ticketing tool anymore. It's aiming to be the AI operating system for enterprises. To fund this massive transformation and maintain their premium market position, they are introducing aggressive upsells and Pro Plus bundles. So in this video, I am going to walk you through the 5 big changes happening in 2026 to make sure you don't end up paying a premium for AI features you don't use or miss the consolidation that could actually save you money. Let's talk business. Point number 1, the Agentic AI ROI equation. The big new feature for 2026 is Agentic AI. That is basically AI that doesn't just chat with you, it actually does the work, like resetting passwords or checking server status. Early tests show it can save teams about 80 to 110 minutes a day. This technology is incredibly expensive to run. ServiceNow is committing billions of dollars to new cloud infrastructure, including a massive $1.2 billion partnership with Google to keep these robots running. To pay for all that massive capital investment while keeping their own profit margins healthy, they need to move customers to expensive Pro Plus plans. So what's the risk for you? Many companies buy the expensive plan to get the AI, but then never turn it on because their security team denies taking into account the risks involved. You end up paying for a Ferrari that stays in the garage. Here's what you should do instead. Before you renew, tell them, I won't pay for the AI unless you prove I can control it. Ask them to demo the AI control tower. If they can't show you how to edit the robot's work as per your specific needs, don't buy the upgrade. Alright, moving on to point number 2, the OneGov lock-in and standardization. ServiceNow's OneGov deal locks in 400 plus federal agencies. This massive consolidation signals a market shift towards standardized out-of-the-box implementations across the board. The vendor roadmap is now heavily influenced by federal requirements for standardization. Heavily customized instances will face increasing friction and technical costs during upgrades. The secret is that the cheapest way to run ServiceNow in 2026 is to act like a government agency. Standard, boring, and compliant. If you get the point, here's what you can do. Identify your top 5 customization and calculate TCO, total cost of ownership, of maintaining them versus adopting the new standard process. Numbers will tell the story. Alright, now point number 3, which is your report card matters. ServiceNow secretly gives you a grade. They tracks a customer health score that measures how much you use the software and how happy you say you are. They use this grade to figure out how much more money they can get from you. Internal data shows that happy customers spend 91% more on average. If you tell them everything is perfect, you are presenting yourself as a target for expensive upsells. The actionable step, don't be a silent customer. 3 months before your contract ends, demand a review. If everything isn't perfect, tell them clearly, we are at risk of leaving. Force them to fix the problems before you agree to pay them another cent. Point number 4, sustainability as a regulatory must-have. New laws in 2026 means big companies can't just claim they are eco-friendly anymore. You have to prove it with hard data. Just like a financial audit, if you get it wrong, you face fines. Most companies are still trying to track this in Excel. This is a compliance nightmare waiting to happen. The secret is that ServiceNow is the best place to do this because it already knows what you own. It tracks your servers, your laptops, and your cloud usage. It can calculate the energy cost of those things automatically. If you buy a separate sustainability tool, you are just paying to duplicate data you already have in ServiceNow. Many big ServiceNow contracts already include ESG management or risk modules that nobody uses. Before you go out and buy a new tool for sustainability reporting, ask your admin to check your license. You might already own the solution. Don't pay twice. Alright, point number 5. The consolidation defense. ServiceNow wants you to stop using separate tools for HR, finance, and customer service. They want you to move everything into their platform. They call this consolidation and they sell it as a way to make your life simpler. But here is the nightmare scenario for ServiceNow. You use Microsoft Copilot, which you probably already have to ask questions and run tasks, while ServiceNow just sits in the background holding the data. If that happens, ServiceNow becomes just a boring marketing database and they can't charge premium prices for that. They need you to use their interface and their AI to stay relevant. So when they quote you a price for their AI features, ask this exact question. Why should I pay for this when I can just use Microsoft Copilot to do the same thing? Even if you prefer ServiceNow, this is your best bargaining chip. Reminding them that you have a good enough alternative from Microsoft is the fastest way to get a discount. So let's recap. AI costs. Don't pay for the upgrade until they prove you can control the AI safely. Second, standardization. Stop customizing code. Using the standard version is cheaper and easier to update. Number 3, negotiation. Use your customer health status to demand a better deal. Number 4, sustainability. Check your current license before buying new tools for environmental reporting. You might already own them. And the next, competition. Remind them you have Microsoft Copilot is the fastest way to lower their price. And in 2026, the software works fine. That's not the issue. The real question you need to ask is, are you paying for tools that actually save you money, or are you just helping pay for their expensive new servers? Make sure every dollar you spend on AI solves a real problem for you. If it doesn't, keep that money in your own pocket. For more such expert advice, you can contact us via the top link in the description. Like if you have gained some value and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.